It's time for your weekly obsession, bringing you the latest drag news, pageant talk, and interviews from the source for drag in Arizona and nationally, ArizonaDrag.com. Welcome to Drag Talk with your host, Edward Michael.
Good evening and welcome to ArizonaDrag.com's Drag Talk Live, Season 2, Episode number 7. It is a pleasure to be with each and every one of you. Thank you all for tuning in. Tonight is a very special episode, as tonight we will introduce to you our two gentlemen who will represent Mr. Gay Arizona America at the National Mr. Gay America contest coming up in August. But before we get to that, let's get to some drag news that you can use.
Girl, the shade of it all.
The off. I've had it with you. Go the home. I've had it officially.
I'm back again.
But that was a choice.
Choices.
Not much in our drag news this week, but the North American pageantry system has announced that it will gear up for its upcoming pageants to be held July 3rd and 4th of 2021. The announcement came via the official North America pageantry system social media on Saturday, March the 6th of 2021. A total of 4 pageants will take place over 2 days with all divisions of North American pageantry. North America Newcomer and Mr. Plus pageants will take place on July the 3rd, 2021, and Mr. and Miss North America along with Miss Plus pageants will take place on July the 4th, 2021. North America pageants will be held at the Southwest Arts Center in Atlanta, Georgia. And for more information about North America pageantry, visit NorthAmericaPageants.org. That's going to do it for our drag news for this week. Let's move on to our pageant talk.
I'm gonna get that crowd. Let's move around. Let's take our bodies to the ground. I'm gonna get that crowd. Arms, legs, snatch. I'm gonna get that crowd. The ground on girl, get the ground on girl, get the ground on girl. I'm gonna get that snatch. It's mine. Snatch. It's mine. Snatch. It's mine. It's mine.
Welcome to Pageant Talk for this week. Well, this week, the Drag Queen of the Year pageant was held virtually on Sunday, March the 7th. That was produced by Alaska Thunderfuck of RuPaul's Drag Race, and a total of 8 contestants competed in the Drag Queen of the Year pageant that took place digitally on Sessions Live. And the winner of the pageant and the $10,000 grand prize was Tenderoni. We want to congratulate Tenderoni and all the contestants who competed in the Drag Queen of the Year pageant that took place this past Sunday. That's going to do it for our pageant talk. Now we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we will be joined by one of our 2 representatives that will be representing Mr. Gay Arizona America at the national level. We'll be right back after this message.
I'm holding up for a hero till my morning light.
That is right. We are 1 week away from the big drive and drag event that is going to take place right here in Phoenix, Arizona at the Wild Horse Pass Motorsports Park down in Chandler, Arizona. And ArizonaDrag.com has been giving away free tickets for the past 3 months, ever since the beginning of the year. And we have our last pair of tickets to give away this week. So make sure you're following us on social media so that you can win tickets to the Drive in Drag Saves 2021 event that will be coming to the Valley next Tuesday, March the 16th, and Wednesday, March the 17th. There's two shows. There's a 7 p.m. and a 9:30 show on both nights. It features Bianca Del Rio, Asia O'Hara, Naomi Smalls, Plastique Tierra, Aquaria, Cameron Michaels, and Violet Chosky. Plus, in a special pre-show, we're going to have some local queens performing for you. On Tuesday, March the 16th, we will have Barbara Seville, Sacadia Seville, and Desiree DeMornay, and just added Miss Gay America Pataya Hart will be a part of the Drive in Drag Saves 2021 event. And on Wednesday, March the 17th, the local queens include Adriana Galliano, Savannah Stevens, Mia Inez Adams, and just added from RuPaul's Drag Race Season 13, Arizona's own Joey J will be a part of Wednesday event. Tickets are on sale right now at vossevents.com. I want to give a couple shout outs to members in our chat tonight. Shout out to Carnita Asada, already sending congratulations to our gentlemen. Can't wait to find out who will be representing Arizona. You're moments away from that. To a former Empress, Anita To Go Box, hello, thank you for tuning in. Our very own Mr. Gay America, Simba All Hall, is in the chat. Thank you, Simba, for all your support and for doing what you do for Mr. Gay America. If you don't know, Simba All Hall is the new owner of Mr. Gay America, and Mr. Gay America will be taking place August the 16th through the 18th in Las Vegas, Nevada. If you don't already, follow the social media page, Mr. Gay America, to stay up to date. Let's see who else is in our chat. Anthony Simmons is joining us from the East Coast. Thank you, Anthony. We have a promoter, Monica Mitchells is joining us. Her two contestants will also be competing. Those two contestants, if I have my notes correctly, I'm going to be cheating and looking on the Mr. Gay America page. Her two contestants will be Leo Love Demore and Jericho Habib. They will be representing Mr. Gay Southern America. Thank you, Monica, for your support. We have Andrew Williams and Mr. Gay Great Lakes America checking in. Thank you, Andrew. Miss AGRA Shannon McKenzie checking in as well. Promoter for a local prelim here, Judith Derriere is checking in. Her pageant is coming up on May the 15th. It's the last preliminary to Miss Gay Arizona America, as they have one final prelim. I'm stalling because we have our special guests who will be checking in here in moments. They're logging in now. We have our Miss Gay Arizona America, Espresso Grande is checking in. Thank you, Miss Gay Arizona America, checking in. Justin Allen Tate, thank you, Justin. We have our Miss Gay Copper City America. We were just talking about her. Sacadia Seville, she will be a part of the Drive and Drag happening next Tuesday. Vivica D'Angelo still from Tucson. All right, I'm still waiting for our gentlemen to come on the live here. But in case you don't know, before we get to our gentlemen, in case you don't know, this year the Mr. Gay America pageantry system had their promoters appoint representatives to compete at the national level due to the global pandemic that was happening and various states being in different stages of their reopening. It was unknown whether preliminary pageants could take place or not. Therefore, the decision was made by the board at Mr. Gay America to have representation from each preliminary pageant. So if you follow Mr. Gay America on Facebook, then you will be able to see all the different appointments that are going to be happening from the various preliminary pageants. Excuse me, already announced, as I mentioned, representing Mr. Gay Southern America, Leo Love Demore and Jericho Habib. Representing Louisiana America is going to be Poseidon Davenport and Michael Sarr. Also, representing Mr. Gay Arkansas America 2021 will be Caden Cassadine and Zugatti Black will be representing Arkansas America. Am I still live? Can you still see me? Okay, hopefully you all can see me and I'm not talking to myself here. All right. We are still waiting for our special guest to come on. All right, so just to let you know, we had 7 gentlemen apply to become Mr. Gay Arizona America, and I am forever thankful to those 7 gentlemen who competed. They were from coast to coast. If you don't know, Mr. Gay Arizona America is an open preliminary to the Mr. Gay America contest. So anybody can apply from anywhere for the position, and the way that I did it is submitted. Each person who was interested had to submit an application, and we just got one right here, where I'm going to introduce you to our first representative. So our first gentleman that we are welcoming to the show is a man with 7 years of experience in the entertainment industry, an entertainer of dance and acting who learned dance because it has always been a childhood dream of his to entertain and be a part of history in some way or form in the entertainment world. He is one of our first 2 gentlemen who will represent Arizona America at the National Mr. Gay America contest this August in Las Vegas, Nevada. Please welcome to the show from Los Angeles, California. His name is Alex Garza. Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you?
I'm amazing. Thank you so much for having me today. I really appreciate your time to see me.
You're welcome. So tell the audience about yourself. Tell us about dance and your acting career and what you've done so far up to this point.
Okay. So like you said, I've been in the industry for about 7 years now. Childhood dream to, of course, be a superstar. um, I've also been on TV, a lot of reality TV shows. I don't know if I'm allowed to say the names of them, but
Of
Love and Hip
course,
Hop,
yes.
Housewives of Atlanta, Love and
Which
Hip Hop
one? Hold on.
Hollywood. Mhm.
Say that again. Which ones?
I've been on Love and Hip Hop, uh, Hollywood, and also Basketball Wives and Housewives of Atlanta. I've also done a
Oh,
few
wow.
game shows as well, so it's been a really interesting run.
Which
I've
game
toured.
shows were you on?
I've been on Let's Make a Deal. Also, The Price is Right. Making some
Nice.
money. Also, to. I've been all over the world. I traveled a lot for dance. I worked really, really hard to be a part of the dance community, and literally have conquered a lot. So in such a short amount of time, I've been everywhere from China. I've been to over 90 cities in China. I've been all over Russia, Moscow, Metz in France, Paris, all over the States, the United States. So I'm very, very humbled by this, and I have worked really hard to get to this level.
Awesome. So tell me, what makes you want to compete for the title of Mr. Gay America?
um, to change lives. I mean, I want to basically show where I come from nothing to who I am today. And if I can inspire some people to, have their own goals and have their own dreams to succeed whatever they want, we have a short life, so we might as well live it to the fullest.
Now, this is going to be your first pageant ever because we didn't have a preliminary. So normally you would have to compete at the preliminary, so you'll get your feet wet there and then compete at the national pageant. In this case, due to this crazy year, you're going straight to the national pageant. How do you feel about that?
I can honestly say I'm filled with ecstatic joy. I'm super nervous. I'm not even gonna lie, I'm a little bit nervous, but I'm not fearful of any competition. I do, I'm in the dance world, so I live for competition. And I'm super humbled and excited and grateful to even have this opportunity to be where I am here with you guys.
So what made you want to compete or be represented by Arizona?
Arizona's a hot spot, you know. It's it has a lot of opportunity that people kind of bypass looking at other, major cities throughout the states, and Arizona, it's a beautiful area. Um I've been to the state many, many times for competitions and everything, and everybody seems to be really genuine and very sweet there. So why not represent somewhere where I enjoy?
So, what can we expect from you? Have you thought about it? I know that you just found out on Sunday that you were going to be a representative, and now you're here with me now. So, have you thought about what you're going to do at the national pageant? Can you give us a preview, or what can we expect?
Um, I'm pretty much gonna bring my A game with the dance industry. I hope to involve, some of my fellow peers to jump on board with me and, take a win and show, that you can be a part of the dance world and be a part of this world. Like you said, I'm brand new to this, so I don't fully have everything in a big nutshell yet, but it's coming. And I hope that I can
Well,
bring my entertainment world to you guys.
well, like I told you, I'm going to get you prepared as best as I can. We have a lot of resources. You also have, of course, Simba is a great resource as well. But in Arizona, we are a big pageant state and we love the America system. So we're going to get you ready for the national pageant. So don't you worry. I hope you're ready to work.
I'm ready. I'm ready and willing to do whatever it takes. Let's go to the top.
Awesome. All right. Well, I know you had to go back to doing what you were doing, but I want to thank you so much. Congratulations again on representing Arizona. And we will see you here in Arizona soon, next month.
I'll see you soon. Thank you again for your time and opportunity for this. I'm grateful, humbly, so much. Thank
Awesome.
you.
Well, I will talk to you soon. Thank you.
All right. Have a great night.
Bye. That is our first alternate to Mr. Gay Arizona America, Alex Garza from Los Angeles, California. All right. So now we're getting ready, getting closer to who will represent the title of Mr. Gay Arizona America um, for the next year. And just to let you know, we're planning on a celebration ceremony for these two gentlemen in April, coming up on April the 10th. Of course, follow ArizonaDrag.com for more information about that as we introduce them in person to the state of Arizona. We will have Mr. Gay America will be here, Simba All Hall, as well as the outgoing Mr. Gay Arizona, Ladarius Mirage Jackson. He will be here. We're hoping to do that on April the 10th, as long as the guidelines and the restrictions allow us to. All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with our next gentleman, who will be our next Mr. Gay Arizona America. So don't go nowhere. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Drag Talk Live, brought to you by ArizonaDrag.com. We are waiting for our next Mr. Gay Arizona America to join us. This is a live show. These gentlemen were not prepared to come on because they just found out on Sunday that they were going to be our representatives. So we're gonna give them a little bit of a break. But I want to say hello to other people in the chat. Jose Palomar Hernandez says, congratulations. Loretta Means is here. Who else do we have in the chat? Lots of congratulations. Definitely, Alex. I'm very excited to work with Alex. I'll tell you a little bit about how the decision came to be. So myself, along with my former title holders and help from a couple trusted advisors, a group of 5 of us, all received the application. They submitted their recommendations, and then we chose the top 2 representatives. I myself, I will let you know that I enjoy a newer entertainer. I think that a newer entertainer who is new to a system has a lot to give to a system. So I'm very excited to work with Alex, and he has a lot of experience in dancing and acting, which is something that you need when it comes to pageantry, because that's what it's all about, dance and acting. Take a look here. I want to give a shout out to Rob Morrison, who is an Oklahoma promoter. Thank you, Rob, for tuning in. All right. Let's see what else we got here. All right. So while we wait for our gentlemen to come in, I want to let you know that next week we will not have a Drag Talk Live, as we will be out at the Drive-In Drag event for the show that is happening next Tuesday. So we won't have a show here. We'll check in from the Drive-In Drag event that is happening next week. All right. Let's take a look. So I will say that, just a little personal note, I'm very happy that Simba All Hall is our new promoter for the Mr. Gay America system. I've known Simba for at least 10 years. He's been a very, very good friend to me, and he's a great entertainer in the male division of pageantry and entertainment. And when he told me that he wanted to move the pageantry system to the West Coast, I was very excited and very welcoming, because we needed that here in the West Coast, as we don't have a national pageant in the West Coast. So that will highlight the male leads and really highlight the West Coast entertainers that normally have to travel across the country to compete at these big pageants that are normally held on the East Coast or in Dallas, Texas. All right, let's take a look here. Still waiting on him to join the live. He should be joining us any minute now. Let's take a look here. Vivica D'Angelo Steele says, Cymbal Hall, I will forever remember one of his performances when he was in Phoenix at the Rock and he was using a sheet. All right, I don't quite remember that performance, but sister, I'm glad that you do. All right, let's take a look at where our next Mr. Gay Arizona is. All right, he's about to join our live, ladies and gentlemen. This is a live program. Monica Mitchell says the suspense. Yes. Cymbal Hall. We're having a conversation in the comments. That was when I had my high school shape. Carnita Exata, very excited for this. Thank you all for sticking with us while we wait here for our Mr. Gay Arizona to join the program. All right. Michael Browder. You know what, Michael? I think you would be a great Mr. Gay Arizona America. You should really consider that. All right, he's logging in now. So we are moments away from announcing our Mr. Gay Arizona America. This next gentleman will represent the state of Arizona for the next year. He will go on to compete at the national level along with Alex as the two representatives. He will also be a part of the many big events that we have here in Arizona, including our Phoenix Pride Festival, our Rainbows Festival, any events that is produced by ArizonaDrag.com. Even though we're not having them now, we're hoping that he will be a part of that. Any kind of events that we have in the future throughout the next year until we have our prelim again. All right, he's about to come in. I'm very excited to introduce him to you. Carnita thought I asked a very good question as we get ready to announce. What else does ArizonaDrag.com have planned for this year? So it's kind of hard to plan anything under the guidelines that we are in, but we're hoping to produce our pose competition a little bit later on this year. We also will be doing our Diamond Crystal Awards again in the summer. So look out for that. Nominations will start again in May with your choices to be chosen in June and then, of course, in July. All right, he's here, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the moment you've been waiting for. I'm proud and honored to introduce to you a gentleman of 10 years of experience in the entertainment business, a communicator by profession who is ready and willing to apply all he has in his new role and to the entire system. He's ready to reign for the beautiful state of Arizona. I introduce to you our new Mr. Gay Arizona America from Houston, Texas, Fashay B. Ross. Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I am fantastic. How are you?
I'm great. I am great. I'm excited to be with you. I'm excited.
Yes. Well, thank you so much for coming on such short notice, but I am so excited that you are here and we get to talk to you for a little bit. So let's start. I'm going to give you a minute to introduce yourself to the audience, kind of say, how long have you been a male entertainer? What do you enjoy the most about being a male entertainer? And then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay. Well, I've been doing entertainment in this industry as a male lead for a decade, as you said. I started out competing for Mr. Texas US of A. First time I had ever competed in a male lead, male pageantry world. And it was a different world for me. I've always been in entertainment of some sort. I'm a dancer by profession. I do choreography. So it was just something that I was excited about because I backup danced for so many of the girls. For Tommy Ross at Continental when she won, with Chevelle Brooks at US of A, Mocha. I've danced with so many, Shay Laree, so many. So it was almost a natural thing for me to just get into it. So I've just been enjoying it. I love doing it. It's something that started off as a hobby, and I fell in love with it. It became something that was a part of me. Thank you to everybody. I see all the congratulations. Thank you.
Now tell me, how did you get the name Fashay B. Ross? Does it come from the Ross family?
It does. Tommy Ross is my grandmother, my gay grandmother. Chevelle Brooks is my gay grandmother. Tiffany Brooks was my mother, is my mother. So that's what the B stands for, the Brooks. And Fashay is actually my middle name. It's my biological middle name. So my name is Wendell Fashay King the second. But my stage name is Fashay B. Ross.
Awesome. So tell me, there are many choices when it comes to preliminaries for a national pageant. And you being such an experienced entertainer, I'm sure anybody would have loved to have you as a representative. What made you want to choose Arizona as your preliminary of choice?
Well, number one, Arizona is that state, especially because Arizona pulled out the election.
Right?
So Arizona delivered us Joe Biden. So that's definitely one of the reasons. But the other reason, more seriously, is because Ladarius, he was the Mr. Arizona, and he's the current reigning Mr. US of A at large. He's a close friend of mine. And so he had actually been motivating me to compete for Arizona before the pandemic. So it was already a part of my slide. That was my part of what I was going to do anyway, was compete for Arizona because he spoke so well about it. But more than anything, watching the Arizona pageantry system and seeing a system that actually cares about male lead, that was so important to me because many people disregard male leads. It becomes an afterthought to drag and female impersonation. So to have a promoter that actually believes in male leads still, that is an enormous plus. So I had to become a part of that family specifically.
And I have been a fan of yours for many years. I followed your pageant journey, so I was familiar with who you were. And Ladarius has just said so many wonderful things about you that I think we're going to get along quite well.
I do
So
too.
tell me, you've been a title holder before. Some of your titles, like you listed, were Mr. Texas US of A at large, Mr. Georgia US of A at large, National Emperor, National Supreme, just to name a few. The list goes on and on. What can we expect from you as a Mr. Gay Arizona?
I think the number one thing that you can expect from me is to treat gay Arizona the same way I try and treat my life as far as Wendell King, and that is just giving you all of the best that I have. As far as my innovation, as far as my professionalism, but more than that, being a sponge and being open to accepting criticisms and assistance where it may be needed. So I think that that is the most important thing that you're going to get is a team player. I'm not in line to be I don't want to be the lead. I want to be a part of a team. And so that's what you're going to get, a team player.
So I know that you just found out on Sunday, but it sounds like you've been preparing.
Oh, yes.
What, tell me, why do you want to become Mr. Gay America?
Well, for so many reasons, but the the closest reason is because of Simba Hall, which is the current reigning Mr. Gay America, but he's also now an owner of Mr. Gay America. Simba is someone that Uncle Simba, I'll say that, is someone that I've known since I've been out, like since I've been in this world, and I've traveled with him. When he was Mr. Continental, I went to a few prelims with him. He's just someone that I truly, truly respect and love. And then Kyle is actually my fraternity brother. So Kyle is someone that I've always respected. I've always kept in high regard. And then the America system itself is just a classic system. It is the mother of most of the systems. They all pretty much evolved from America. So I think that it is just something that any person should feel honored to be a part of in any way. But I want to be honored to reign as Mr. Gay America so that I can go along with those people that I consider living icons. I want to be a part of that number.
Well, Simba Hall is okay, nothing special about him. No, I'm just kidding. So tell me, I don't know if you've already thought about it or if you have already prepared. What can we expect from you at Mr. Gay America? Can you give us a little preview?
I can give you a little preview. Number one, anybody who knows Fache knows that I love clothing. So I'm more excited about the red carpet than anything else. But away from that, I am a US of A boy at heart. That's where I started. So I'm excited to bring a talent that I never brought to US of A that I wanted to bring, but just never really had I never really had it in me because I was so focused on other things. So I was trying to always tell a story. So this time with Gay America, I'm going to do what so many people have been wanting me to do, and that is just leave it all on the dance floor.
Nice. Well, I can't wait to work with you. I can't wait to see you on stage. And you will be here in Arizona next month, about a month from today, actually.
Yes, yes.
April the 10th. We're hoping to have our celebration ceremony here and officially introduce you to Arizona. Anything else you want to leave our audience with before we go?
Well, I guess what I want to leave right now is a thank you to you for even choosing me out of the however many you had to choose from. I find it I'm elated that you chose me, and I'm hoping that I can produce exactly what you need and what the state of Arizona deserves. I've had the opportunity to reign in several states, including my own, and I would like to think that I did justice to each of them. So what Arizona is going to get is the best of me on the things that I've learned in this journey. So I'm excited just to produce and bring Arizona back home the national title.
Well, I cannot wait for you. I thank you so much for taking the time to come on the show and introduce yourself to Arizona. And we will see you soon right here live and in person.
Thank you so much. And thank you all for all the well wishes.
You have a good night. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Those are our two representatives representing our first alternate position, Alex Garza from Los Angeles, California. He will be representing the first alternate to Mr. Gay Arizona America. And you just heard from him, Fache B. Ross of Houston, Texas, is our Mr. Gay Arizona America. I am very excited for those two gentlemen. And of course, please follow us on social media as we are planning our celebration ceremony for Saturday, April the 10th, venue to be announced as we work out those details with our local venues and making sure that we're following the guidelines. We'll have a Simba All Hall, the reigning Mr. Gay America, will join us, as well as our two representatives. Don't forget, this this coming week, we're going to have Miss Gay America here in Arizona for about 2 weeks, starting on Thursday. She will be at Cobalt with the fundraiser with the Imperial Court of Arizona. Tickets are still available for that, as well as she will be at Caramba nightclub with Sicaria Seville, The Rock with Barbara Seville, Charlie's Phoenix. She will be all over the valley for you to enjoy, including in Tucson, Arizona, the following week as well. I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. Congratulations to our two gentlemen. And again, next week we won't have a show because we will be at the Drive and Drag event happening here in the Valley, but we will check in live on that as well. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. Until next time, I wish you all a great farewell, and thank you for your support of ArizonaDrag.com.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Drag Talk. For the latest news, pageant updates, and interviews, visit us online at ArizonaDrag.com and follow us on all social media platforms. Thank you for listening, and we'll catch you next week for more Drag Talk.